Bitcoin is the most certain thing in a very uncertain world. Bitcoin represents a fair, open, equitable network with a very simple promise to anyone that wants to join, which is what you own is yours and no one's going to take it away from you. So if you can stomach the volatility and you take the long view, you've got a safe haven there. Whenever I have some spare cash, we buy more Bitcoin. The network's only getting better. Adoption is improving. Very constructive regulation is coming out of DC. And the Lightning Network is moving us closer to Satoshi's promise of letting everybody in the world trade with each other at the speed of light in a fair and equitable fashion.
So you're buying?
Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever.
Welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. We drop one video every day, keeping you informed on the entire cryptocurrency market. Who we just listened to was the great Michael Saylor on Tucker Carlson's show, reminding everybody that Bitcoin is the most certain thing in a very uncertain world. In a market full of chaos, sound, and fury, people need a safe place to stand apart from the intervention of a government, agency, or corporation. Michael Saylor did a fantastic job. Everybody who watched it liked it. And of course, this goes along with Michael Saylor's kind of strategy with Bitcoin. There's one useful thing that you can do every day when you get up.
Only one useful thing that any of us can do every day when we get up. One thing that matters above all. That one thing is convince someone to convert some other form of property into Bitcoin.
And of course, this Bitcoin and crypto evangelization, education, cannot be coming at a better time. We've just had 8+ going on 9 consecutive weeks of down only on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin has never had 8 weeks, now almost 9 weeks of down only in its entire history. The only time Ethereum had 8 weeks of down only was a few months after the 2016 DAO hack, kind of a black swan, and that was right before its historic rally to $420. Yes, Bitcoin has been down only for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and tomorrow, if this remains red, we'll be going on 9 weeks of down only. Yet the long-term trend is still intact, up and to the right. The trend is your friend, and this is Bitcoin when you zoom out. I remember last cycle when Bitcoin was around here. I wish I bought more. I remember last cycle when Bitcoin spent months down here. I wish I bought more. I wish I bought more Bitcoin when it was around $10,000. Didn't get the chance. So for me personally, my investor's thesis, and you guys need to think for yourself, you guys need to make your own decisions, but I'm a huge Bitcoin believer. I'm a huge believer in crypto as an industry. I think Ethereum is going to come back with a vengeance. Ethereum RSI is at its lowest level since December of 2018 when Ethereum hit $80. We can't predict what's next, but RSI this low means ETH is extremely oversold. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And even though the macro backdrop is creating this fear, uncertainty at the moment, I think for many metrics, we're in such a better place than any other bear market of any other cycle. People who believe in crypto, Tesla, Uber, Apple, Nvidia, PayPal, Airbnb, Google, Microsoft, MasterCard, Facebook, Apple, Reddit, Twitch, Twitter, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Charles Schwab, and there's plenty not included on this list. The YouTube CEO talking about blockchain, talking about NFTs and how this could benefit YouTube users.
If creators are selling their videos as NFTs, then that's an important form of monetization, and it would not be, I don't think it would be good if that all happened on another platform. For many reasons. A, it's a form of monetization and we want to provide the best monetization to all creators. But the second reason is that we also are in the best position to verify which assets actually belong to which creators. So it would be a problem for you if some other third-party site were selling your videos without knowing that it belonged to you. If it turns out that this is an important form of monetization, we want to be there to support you and make sure that your content isn't being basically stolen and sold somewhere else. The second thing I'd say about it is we do think that NFTs will enable new forms of monetization for creators.
And speaking of JPMorgan used to be the company, Jamie Dimon of JPMorgan used to be the CEO to FUD blockchain, to FUD Bitcoin. Now they offer it to their accredited investors. Now they're using it. JPMorgan is using blockchain for collateral settlement. The key takeaways. JPMorgan has begun to use blockchain for collateral settlements, beginning with a pilot transaction performed last week. The transaction involved assets from BlackRock, which was not directly involved in the transaction as a counterparty. Though JPMorgan has embraced blockchain for institutional use, its CEO, Jamie Dimon, remains critical of Bitcoin, but he's changed his tune a lot, and now they're offering Bitcoin to their clients. He probably owns some Bitcoin. It's just speculation, though. In other news, Terra goes live with a new blockchain, Terra 2, and Luna Airdrop. Terra has successfully completed its blockchain fork. So we've been keeping you up to date on this since the very beginning. For a quick refresher, the new blockchain launch is an attempt to salvage what remains of the Terra community in the wake of the blockchain's stunning collapse earlier this month. Terra's algorithmic stablecoin UST initially depegged from the dollar on May 8th, sending its associated token Luna into a death spiral. Within days, UST was trading at only a few cents on the dollar, and Luna fell to virtually zero. The implosion erased about $40 billion of value and wreaked havoc across the industry as fears of stablecoins escalated and other major assets suffered a downturn. Yeah, I really think Luna's demise, really pushed the entire cryptocurrency market down farther because it erased a lot of people's goodwill and trust, and it scared some people off. Anyways, alongside the blockchain launch, an airdrop for a new Luna token went live this morning. According to the distribution plan, 70% of the new token allocation will be airdropped to previous Luna, UST, and AUST holders. AUST represents UST tokens staked in Anchor Protocol, Terra's flagship DeFi protocol that offered investors 20% yields on their stablecoins. Terraform Labs receives no tokens from the airdrop. Eligible addresses could claim the airdrop through the Terra website, and it was also supported on several major exchanges. The new blockchain launch is an audacious move for Quan, who is now facing mounting legal problems. Several investors are reportedly organizing to file charges against Quan for fraud. He also faces possible criminal exposure. According to local reports, South Korean authorities are investigating Quan for possibly running a Ponzi scheme. He was also allegedly handed a $78 million fine by South Korea's National Tax Service for tax evasion. Quan has been uncharacteristically cagey in his online community since Terra's collapse, but has claimed that Terraform Labs has no tax liability in South Korea. I don't think that Terra 2 there'll be a lot of goodwill and confidence for this new forked blockchain. I mean, what if Lehman Brothers just, forked and said, hey, now we're Lehman Brothers 2.0? Anyways, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. On this channel, we report to you the good, the bad, the neutral, everything going on with crypto. Tether eyes Mexican market with Peso stablecoin. Ethereum, Tron, Polygon will provide initial support for the new token. So Tether has launched a new stablecoin pegged to the Mexican peso. Ticker is MXNT, Tether's fourth fiat-pegged stablecoin. The new token is currently supported on ETH, Tron, and Polygon. My name is Aaron. This is Altcoin Daily. See you tomorrow, my friends.